When is the best time to start investing and why? Remember how last week we talked about how time is infinitely more important than money? When it comes to investing, that's true in a very literal way. A lot of people never start investing because they're afraid they're going to lose money. And yes, it is true that you can lose money if you're not careful. But it's also true that if you don't invest at all, you will definitely lose money. What? Blame inflation. Inflation means that on average, our money is worth about 3% less every year. Say you put $100 under your mattress and take it out 30 years from now. Technically, you still have $100, but that money will only buy 40% of what it can buy now. It's lost 60% of its value. In fact, it's losing just a little bit of its value every single day. Well, that sucks, right? You're probably thinking, whether I invest or not, my money is at risk. How can I win? Believe it or not, the way to win is to start investing now. I'm Kiana Danielle, founder of the Invest Diva movement, and today I'm going to give you the 3 reasons why you should be investing now. We publish new videos 3 times a week, so make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't get left behind on the Invest Diva movement. So the reason number 1 why you should start investing now is to allow compound interest to work its magic. Compound interest is the opposite of inflation. Instead of sticking your $100 under the mattress, let's say you invested in the stock market, which is historically has returned an average of about 10% each year. After the first year, you've made a profit of $10. In the second years though, you're investing that entire $110, not just your original $100, and you make a profit of about $11. You reinvest that $11 and keep doing that every single year. When you take that money out in about 30 years, your $100 has now grown to $1,983. That's not a bad return on your initial investment of $100, right? And you're way ahead of inflation. But that's only if you give it enough time. If you invest for 20 years, you get $730. And if you give it only 10 years, your investment is only worth $270. You're still beating inflation, but you're missing out on the benefits of long-term investing. Keep in mind that in this video, I'm not even talking about dividend payments that you can get on top of the stock market price gains. We'll leave dividends for another time, but the point is that the sooner you get started, the longer you have to take advantage of the compound interest. Now, reason number 2. You can invest more over the long term. Most of us don't start off with a huge sum of money that we can invest all at once. I certainly didn't. I started with just $500 and grew it to a $63,000 portfolio in less than 5 years. If we wait until we have saved up $1,000 or $10,000 or whatever we think we need, we are losing out on the benefits of allowing our money time to grow. Back to our $100 investment example. Say we start with that and we're still earning 10% interest each year. But now we're going to contribute another $20 every month in addition to that original $100. Now, after 10 years, our investment is worth $4,400. After 20 years, it's worth $16,000. And after 30 years, it's worth, wait for it, $47,570. That's a total of just $7,300 that we invested that, thanks to time and compounding, is now worth close to 50 grand. The more time you have, the less money you need to start building some serious wealth for your family now and for the generations to come. Now let's get to reason number 3. To give yourself time to recover from the mistakes and market downturns. Now, fair warning, in real life, it's rarely as straightforward as investing your money and watching it grow by 10% every single year, right? As I mentioned earlier, the stock market has returned close to 10% a year gains over the past 90 years, but that is the average. Some years have returned a lot more, most years have returned less, sometimes they've returned a lot less, and sometimes the markets have even lost money. That is never fun, but it's a natural part of the cycle. And the sooner you start investing, the easier it will be to ride out the extreme lows and take advantage of the extreme highs. This is another reason why it makes more sense to contribute a little money each month rather than wait until you've saved up a ton of money in a big chunk. Sometimes your monthly contribution will be getting in when the market is high, other times when it's low. So over time, you spread out the risk. I mean, we also talk about how you can actually use limit orders and buy limit orders to time the market, but that again is for another video. Today, we're talking about getting to start investing right now. And it beats investing everything at once and then watching the market tank a week later. So when are you going to plant your tree? There's a saying that the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. The more time you have on your side, the less money you need to invest. And the less time you have, the more money you need. So don't wait. If you're ready to get started but don't know exactly how, make sure to click on the link in the description area to secure your spot for my free webinar, 3 Secrets to Make Your Money Work for You, to learn how I started investing and how you can do it too. Then leave a comment below and tell me how you plan to start investing. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. And remember, Invest Divas, start early and finish wealthy.